on the day of Gudi Padwa 3 years before, we decided to contribute money for poor and needy students of our school. Whenever your birthday comes, you distribute chocolates, there is party at home, you buy new clothes. So at least we spend 1000 to 1500 rupees for that. But apart from that, if we think that we will contribute some amount for the poor and the needy from our birthday celebration amount, so it will be a boon for the students, जिसको हम वरदान कहते हैं, and they will be happy if you help them. Similarly, today we have a student here whose birthday falls on 2nd March. So she came with an amount which she want to donate to one of our students for their as a help. She is giving as a help, and 2 more students are there who also contributed. So together they are contributing some amount for the cause of some poor students. So as you know, we have decided previously that all this amount will be deposited in our children fund. So we have made a committee of a few students who will receive the amount on behalf of the student who will donate the amount. So this is a noble cause. You know, you have been learning in the school. Your parents also teach you that you have to help poor and the needy. If today you will help them, tomorrow someone will help you in your need. So it is said in our religious books also that you have to look after those who live near you or in your neighborhood. So this is a noble cause. Remember, this is a noble cause. And when you learn these things in school, in future also when you are grown up, you can teach others also. And from us, someone will learn why to contribute to the poor and the needy. So together we decide today again that in future also, if your birthday is there, you contribute whatever amount you want, you contribute. There is no hard and fast rule that you contribute a particular amount. So it is your wish or your parents' wish. But before that, you ask your parent, take their permission that I am donating a particular amount to one of my classmate or to one of my schoolmate. You know, before 2 years before, we contributed some money to one of our former student Rajesh Pandey's mother's dialysis process. They were unable to pay the amount for dialysis. She was suffering from kidney trouble. So we donated 3000 rupees for them. Unfortunately, she died, but we have done our work. We have helped them as we promised them. So in this way, if we collect more and more money for the poor and the needy, or for who are not well, who are suffering from incurable diseases, so we must think that it is our duty to help the mankind who are in need. You have heard the proverb, service to man is service to God. So if you help any person, you are helping God. And every one of us believe in God. Whether we call God as Allah, we call Almighty, we call Ishwar, Bhagwan, whatever it is. But ultimately, it depends on our mind, or it depends on our heart what to do for the community. If we today stand up for the poor and the needy, in this way, so in future our community will be a well-to-do family. Each one will prosper. There will be no adversity in the society. I really feel proud that you came forward with such a revolutionary idea, and together we can achieve it. As you know, the full form of team, together each achieve more. So from today, I also promise that whenever you contribute a particular amount, we teachers will also contribute some amount, and together we help someone who is in need. You can see in your neighborhood many people are suffering from different kind of problems, diseases. Educational problems are there, family problems are there. Many of them do not get 2-time meals. They don't eat meal, or they don't feel their belly full every day because they don't have a person in their family who can earn and who can feed them. So it is our duty to feed them. And we have decided, all the teachers also there with us, our management is also there, we have decided that we will go in slum areas, or we will go somewhere where poor people and needy people live, or we will go on the footpaths, sometimes at night also, and see what kind of life they live, what problems they face. Do they eat and sleep or not? So it is our duty as a human being to look after other human beings also. So today if we help them, God will help us. And you know, whatever religion we belong to, each and every religion says that you will get your profit, or you will get your benefits in form of swarg, and in form of paradise. So if you do good deeds, you will go to paradise. It is our belief. So we must have faith in our belief, and we must help poor and the needy. Today you are standing here and we together are discussing on this topic. So in future also I request you to take your heart to those who are in needy. At least visit some hospitals. Yesterday we visited KEM Hospital, Hematology Department. We have seen many patients who are suffering from different diseases. They are in serious conditions. They are screaming. They are ailing. I could not understand how their relatives handle them, how the doctors handle them. We are really thankful to God. I am really thankful to God that we are fit, physically fit, mentally fit, and we are economically also fit. So when we went to KEM Hospital, we have seen the miserable condition of the patients, their relatives, how they sleep, how they walk, what problem they face. I could not understand, but still our heart goes to them. So there are many hospitals. We have Shivaji Hospital in Kalwa. We have decided that we will visit the hospital turn by turn and see the condition of the patients, how they are living, what problem they have. We will try to help them financially or morally, or we can counsel them. We can do counseling for them. We can pacify them that your ailment will get recover soon. So it will be really a boon for us also. Their blessings will help us in our examination, in our future life. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Good. So I will conclude my speech. It is dedicated to those needy, those poor, those deserving persons or students. So I dedicate this speech to them, and from today we will decide together with one voice that we will help the poor and the needy in the society. We will visit Vruddha-ashrams, old age homes. We will visit Anathalais, orphanages, and other such places where people suffer from different problems of life. So when we go and when we see them, when we sit with them, when we ask them questions, and when they will be ready with their answers, so it will be really very emotional to hear them. So we have also parents, so they will also become old. One day will come, we will also become old. So before that, we must get ready for the future. We must help all those people in the society who really deserve our support. So together we decide today to support the mankind as far as possible and as far as we can do economically. That is the most important thing. That money, if they have money, they will satisfy themselves. If they don't have, we will help them. We will go to people who have money, who are rich. We will go to them, we will request them that you donate to our schools fund or to our children. We will help patients, we will help poor people, we will help old people. So, are you ready for that once again?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.